with Lukash first, and then if someone wants to add some of the results, is that a way to do it, or we do the usual way of following the standard sequence?
For me, it's okay.
Okay, so you start, and then we can see from there. Okay, cool.
Right. Okay, so hello everyone. Hello Rudra. Hello all of you guys. Let me just share my screen. 1 second here. All right. So you probably see my screen.
Yeah. Thanks, Lukash, for your presentation and the full overview of the project. But I mean, I would not be so. I think it was quite a good result. I mean, I understand the challenges. I think, but I would be saying that whatever we achieved is quite good given the time and the data that we have and what we had to do to. And thanks for the final overview of what could be done in future, or how to improve the model that we have got. Anyone has anything to add to that or share something more?
Hi, this is Alex. So I also would like to thank everybody who participated in this interesting project. It was nice experience, and nice people joined this project. It was pleasure to work with everybody. The question is there any plan? So from my perspective, I'm not sure if the results are successful. So can we say that this project might be rerun sometime later?
I mean, I'm in principle is okay. I will talk to Saurav about it. I will talk to, and then because we have to overcome some of the challenges that we also spoke about, right? So to be sure that next time when we run, we don't have the same problems that we faced this time. Again, in principle, I have no issues to do that, but I have to talk to Saurav about it, and then I think I'll get back to you guys. We will keep the Slack open. And I think I would still recommend you guys, whoever wants to write something, because I think having this experience is quite relevant for many people. It's still a technical thing, what you learned, what models you tried. I think one interesting thing would be to compare the classification versus the segmentation model, and to show that like what kind of results we got either of them, and what is the thing. So I think there are, first of all, I would say there are a lot of lessons that we learn from doing this, which is quite valuable for the wider AI community. So I think we should put it out. The video that we recorded with Lukash, we will put it out, but also you guys could write it. The second thing about continuing for the next part, I have to talk with Saurav. I know Saurav is here, but we have to talk other things. And in principle, yes, we can do it, but to be sure that we can overcome the challenges that we face this time with data.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyone else have anything to add?
Hello, this is Saurav. Thank you so much, Lucas, for, I think the work is, I think it's phenomenal work given the limitations that we have with the data and the ground truthing data. I think there's a lot of limitations, but still, I think we're getting around like 70% accuracy, and I think it's a good start. That if possible, we would really like to address all the issues that we are facing, like whatever we can do with the data and everything. with the ground truthing data, that's the most difficult part, because I think that's the whatever was accessible. I think we have tried, but like can still keep on trying. And if there's something better with ground truthing data, but I think the major concern more than that is the resolution and the quality of the downloaded images that we are doing. So like, and the correct sequence. So if you guys have uh, any idea about what would be the best source of uh, such a like data, then please let us know, and maybe we can try to like try it again with a better resolution data. Like even if it is paid, how much would it cost? And then if possible, like I would say like we shouldn't like maybe let it be here. But yeah, let's talk about. And yeah, thank you so much for like the amazing teamwork. Like it's been a really great experience for me too. It's something really new, and something that in my opinion will only get big in the future. This is the way to work, I guess. And thank you again so much, and hopefully we'll still I mean keep working.
Yeah, thanks, Saurav. I mean, one thought of the resolution of the image, I think, is it the Nepal thing that I guess we are talking about? But it just came to my mind that, you know, in future it could be that maybe in certain parts of India, which is similar geographical, like northeast of India, or maybe there is a higher resolution image. So I think the resolution of the image from even from Google varies from region to region, and it's possible that we could potentially look like again in the future if we do something that other parts of the world which has similar geographical um, um, no how it's a similar geographical terrain as well as the rice and the wheat, we might get better resolution image from that. Maybe Nepal has, for some reasons, we don't get such high quality resolution images from Nepal. Um, but again, I don't think that would really help us much, because I think that at the end we still have to try it, like run the model on Nepal images, because that's the validation set is based on the Nepal images. Anyway, we'll think it up. Cool. Anyone else has any other comments? Anything to add? Okay, it seems no one has. So are you guys okay to, some of you okay to write your what the model you tried, the results that you got, even if it's not the great, the limitations that you faced, the challenges that were happening, is if that's, I will recommend all of you to do that, because it's a way for you to also show everyone that what you have done. And so if you guys are up for that, please do that. If you need help with that, feel free to reach out. We have people, including Michael, can help with writing. Send us a draft. We can have copy writers and editors who could kind of make it better. And I can also have a look uh, if yeah, you want me to have a look. Yeah, that would be my recommendation also.
Okay, I think I could just write about what I actually said and about lessons learned, about the requirements, for example. Or if anyone wants to help me, like feel free, or write with me, just feel free. Maybe we could share the lessons learned.
Yeah, I think we keep it in a way so that it's interesting for other people, right? So people who want to run something similar.
Yes.
What models we tried, like, you know, what was like, it doesn't have to be big one. Like we tried classification, these two, we tried these two segmentation. We saw that in mask-out CNN that we need low resolution. It could be just a point, 1 or 2 points, and maybe just some data or results output, like what you already presented, right? You could write it down, and I think everyone should get a credit. So of course we will, like in the article, we'll put everyone the name
Obviously.
for everyone who contributed.
Obviously.
And you can send that as a draft if you want, and I can have a look, and then we can publish it. And if someone else wants to go more deeper into one of the models that they tried, ResNet or any of those, feel free to do that too. Awesome. Anything else someone wants to add?
Yeah, I think regarding the article thing, I think we as like a UN entity capacity, we already actually started on that, but we more want to orient the article towards the whole approach itself, like maybe this is the way to work for the future, and how the like the whole approach itself. So if there's some more materials and if there's some help with that, then maybe if like someone can send that to me, then we can like actually get started on that and like share the initial draft, and then yeah, we'll definitely like we'll try to write one article about the whole idea and the whole approach of collaboration, and bringing in people from different parts of the world together in an online community and solving these big problems. So yeah, that would be what I have to say.
I mean, that then I will send you these two, like one which I wrote about building AI for good. That would be the good reference point. So if you go to our blog, that could give you an idea about how this thing works. And then another is written by a guy called Conrad. In another, he was in another challenge about the tips and things. So these are two. What you said is non-technical, more at the idea level. But if you want a more technical output, then I think one of the guys, but Lucas, right? So I will suggest this that is sort of based on what I heard from you. You read those two. You can take the thoughts from there. I can send you a few more that I have written in the past. Overall, the idea of a bottom-up rather than a top-down approach of doing things. So how can people come together and do things together? And then once you need more technical output results and things, that I think Lucas, the one he will write, or someone else would be relevant. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, of course. Let's do that. Yeah. So one final thing, I think. Yeah. Okay. That would be pretty much from my side. I'll just let you know in the future, like, and maybe send you the initial draft. And just if like, if you can send me the initial, like, the classification of teams and how you actually divide the work into subtasks and how you approach the whole thing. Then maybe that we would like to include, and then
yeah, that is also in the article that I wrote. I'll send you that one. You can read that, and that gives all the overview of the everything. This not only to this task, but challenge, all the challenges work in the same way.
Okay. Thank you so much.
The Sakib asks, yes, we are going to preserve the Slack. I will archive all the task channels. So the task channels will archive it. But the general discussion and the other ones will keep it open. But the task, I will archive them. So that means that you will not be able to anymore edit or write new things in the task, because I think the tasks are done. But you can always use the general channel and community channel to just write things that you want to share. Okay, guys. Thanks a lot again for everything. I think it was, for me personally, it was a great experience to getting to know you guys. And I'm, really very happy. And knowing your stories and things that you guys have done. I mean, again, we continue doing other challenges. So if you guys want to be part of other ones, feel free to let me know. Or, you don't have to apply, just message me anytime. We'll be happy to include you on. So a couple of, just give you a quick overview of what are the challenges that are coming up. So tomorrow we'll start one with the Chicago gang violence. So it is with the organization called Voice for Impact, and an ex-FBI special agent who has been working in FBI for 10 years. And they have a lot of less confidential data, but which is how gangs communicate. So the language they use, the emojis they use, the images they use. So we want to crack that and solve how can we understand gang language. So instead of profiling people, we are not going to profile people. We're actually trying to understand the gang communication and understand the threat level of a given communication that is being used, either in Twitter, Facebook, or even could be private communication. Then we will most likely next week start one with Swahili language translation, which will be from English to Swahili. We are still kind of finalizing that, but hopefully that will be soon. The ones which are in pipeline, one is with an organization called wildme.org, and they have a lot of video recordings of wild animals. And one of the challenges that we are potentially discussing is there is something called killer whales, and every killer whale is unique, but they have a kind of a part of the body, and I'm not a technical, so let me just say, which is unique to every killer whale. and they want to count the number of killer whales are out there because they think it's an endangered animal, but we want to count how many killer whales are there. So identifying how do we finding those that every killer whale has this unique feature. So by identifying that, we can actually count the number of killer whales. But these are all video recordings that have been done by this organization or another Norwegian organization.
Yeah, so Rudra come in for that. I'm interested. I don't know whether I'll be able to take big part of the project, but I'm interested in recognizing killer whales.
Okay. And there are also challenges that we are talking with one organization called, which is United Nations Human Rights Commission. They reached out to us and they want to do something with like in Somalia as well as in Syria, their communication and how I cannot, well, basically how like they get a lot of text, let's say from ISIS region, and they want to understand, which is geotagged. So this is kind of goes into very confidential data set, and they want to understand certain movement patterns of people and things. I'm not very sure about that. We had one initial call. And yeah, there are a few more. I mean, I can't really remember all of this, but there are like a few of those. So we will keep on updating you. So whenever you guys want to join something, feel free to reach out and happy to.
Here, Philip, I just have one question.
Yeah.
Would you add more challenges with kind of, let's say, satellite images recognition or doing something with satellite images like we did already? So probably we can transfer our previous experiences into, let's say, future challenges to do it with more quality or better ways, or a kind of learning curve to build a learning curve.
Sure, I think I can look for that. I mean, you know what happens nowadays is people reach out to us, so I kind of don't explicitly look for a given challenge. So they reach out and we based on that, okay, this is how big impact it is. But I mean, either with the UN sort of we can discuss, or there should be other. I'm pretty sure we can get some more challenges like that. And another thing I will also tell that we are also thinking of, like, you know, some of the organizations reach out to us, and like I just had a call with a company based in Switzerland who wants to not just have an open challenge, but they want to have a select group of 3 to 5 or 7 people who could participate on the challenge and being paid. And that is something we are also exploring, because in a way that you guys are learning, that's great. But I think the ultimate goal of what we could do also is if that could be also a means for you guys to earn money. And so that's something also I'm quite keen to explore. So I mean, there are such challenges also we can think about. Anyway, I will keep you updated about everything that we are up to. But that's the overview about where we are going ahead. Cool. So that's it for now. I think we're almost running out of time. Thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate it. Let's be in touch. And yeah, I hope it was a great experience for you all. Thanks.
Thank you, Rudra.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone.